Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So welcome back to the Talk with Amina, where I share with you about my life experiences, or in general life experiences, and you get to share with me your life experiences, and we make each other's life better. So the goal for this channel is to make life better for each and everyone, because we will talk about self-development. We'll be talking about just every event of life. How can you make it better? So welcome back. So tune in, keep on watching, like, subscribe to this channel, and share the video. Okay, so to get into the video, I'll be talking about a quick video. I'll be doing a quick video on, it has dawned on me that some people will be joining campus this year, so I decided to do this video the early this year, so that it will be of help. So I'll be talking about the campus life, the do's and the don'ts. Mostly the do's. You already know the don'ts, innately what not to do, but just to give you a broader perspective. So the end goal, the objective, my objective of doing this video is, I want you, after the 4 years of your campus life, I want you to come out of that, the confident, the ambitious, the self-driven, the entrepreneur, the self-reliant, the independent being that you are. So let's get right into the video. So number one, I want you to know, when you enter that campus, education, okay, the degree is not the only way of earning an income or the only way of survival. Do not stay fixated on one thing. Do not stay fixated on that. There are many ways and people have proven that people who surround us, big people, you find a person has studied politics na anafanya mechanics, a person has studied medicine, like a person like Flacco, he did public health, even Crazy Kena too. So do not just rely on that degree as your only source of income. The end goal of us going to the campus and all is to earn an income, and earning an income helps you survive. Actually, we are all surviving. If you get to notice that we are all surviving. So there are many ways of survival. Even you can see that from the animal, the animalhood, how they do not just rely on one. Kuna pali nafika pika simba anakula nyasi. So there are many ways of earning an income, and the good thing with being a campus student is, at the campus unakuanga na free Wi-Fi, free computers to use, so you can equip yourself with a digital skill, because there is free network, free Wi-Fi network, there is free computers to use, so you have all the the vital resources to grow your skill. So you can also there are many ways you can do. People used to do transcription. I don't know there's some people who still do that. Some people do forex trading, some people do tutorship, some people even wanaenda unatafuta kazi kwa hoteli. Do not just, you will have much free time. That much free time, equip yourself with a skill, and this skill you will learn online. You will find friends who have this skill as you interact. I think the next point is making relationships, beneficial relationships while you are in the campus. Meet friends who are of benefit to you, and you are of benefit to them. Okay, there is mutual relationship. So you will find friends who know about graphic design. They will find friends who know about production and any. And even if you don't, they are there because the courses are there. So if the courses are there, the ones who study are there. So it will be easier for you if you go to that class and unajipenya mpaka unashikana na mtu mmoja mwenye anajua kufanya hiyo kitu and you do it. Okay, so make relationships that are benefit to you. And then the third one, I will say learn how to network, which I can relate it to the second point, but at the same time it is on its own. Learn how to network. And the best way to network is from your personality. So if you know you're good at socializing, network, make friendship. And these networks you get them from your lecturers. They are the best persons to network with because they will be building your career. So you may find if volunteer most. Volunteering is one way of building networks in campus life. So if you hear, or if someone is asked, who will learn, let that be you. So when you volunteer, and volunteering it builds your confidence. It builds your confidence in doing a certain thing with time. So I will also urge for that person who doesn't have confidence and do volunteership. It does work. So yes, because if you do this, oftentimes your lecturers will be choosing you to do a certain thing. Maybe if there is a workshop and they need a student, you'll be the one to be picked. Or you can even just build networks through this. There in campus, there are many workshops. There are many events. For example, if you study nutrition, there is nutrition club. The nutrition club ensures that there are events in each semester. Make sure you participate in those events. They will build your confidence in what you are studying and also build your what was I talking about? Build your confidence build your interactive skill, build your relationship skills. Nini nakupatianga confidence. So make sure you attend those events. Make sure you participate in those events because you won't regret after you get out of that place. Number 4, make sure you utilize the school's resources. What resources am I talking about? I've talked about the lecturers. I have talked about the computers. The computers that are there. For example, for me, I know in KU, the comp center closes at around 5ish. So let's say your class has ended at noon. Will you just go home and do nothing and you just scroll through your TikTok or Instagram or nini? It's not okay. Those are just to when your mind needs to relax. Those are the useful things that you can do. But when you still have some busy for time in your mind, go to that comp center. You must as we human beings are creative because we come from a creator and we are his creation, so we ought to be creative. So you must, I know there is one thing, there must be one thing that your heart desires to be perfect in. That one thing, go and learn in that computer center. Another resource to utilize while in campus is the hospital. So most of us, and this one goes to those who feel sick and hawalalenga, maybe because sometimes your parents do not have the financial capability of correcting what your condition may be, and you just lengesha because unaona ni kama you'll be disturbing them. So disturb the school. You have paid for it. Iko kwa school fees yako. Make sure if you feel like a pain, go and explain, and make sure if you desire, like if you feel like this needs a scan, go. For as long as it is an outpatient thing, I know the school. Okay, I used to. I don't know if it has changed. I don't know if the system has changed, but if it was outpatient, they paid for you. So make sure you go for that scan. Make sure you go for that lab test. The lab test is already in school. Make sure if you have, even psychologically, there is psychologists. They are there to talk. Utilize them. That bus school. Make sure umeipanda. Ulilipia. Take part in those co-curricular activities. Take part. That even builds your, inatwanga. It just makes your body energetic for the next day, for the next activities. So utilize those things. Be disciplined. When you are going, ukiingia kampu utapatana na vitu nyingi. So make sure you have your own self-values, self-virtues that you abide by, that you believe in and you abide by, not just believing in. If you are a person of integrity, if you are self-driven, if not discipline, you know what you want, you know what you should focus on, go by that. Otherwise, the boys will get the peer pressure and the girls will accept the peer pressure. The peer pressure paliko pale si mchezo, and that's why unapatanga mtu afika second year ameshaingia kwa drugs, ameshaanza kufanya nini. And sometimes kuna vitu zingine it's hard to control, but when you learn how to control your desires, when you learn who you are, when you learn when you know what you want in life, when you know, like, if you feel like something is disturbing you, you need to seek help, because no man is an island. You need to seek help if you need help, or if you feel like you can do it on your own. Take time, basi, but do not engage in things like alcohol. It is hard not to engage in them, but if you just know how to control your desires, if you just know what you want, what you really, really want, because, and in as much as that life seems, flashy, mzuri, it has much freedom. There is no freedom. There is no freedom in that, because at the end of those years, you'll find a person has wasted her life doing nothing. He has not accomplished anything. Kwanza amejiongezea mashida kwa mwili yake. You end up adding problems instead of lessening the problems. So you see, it's and if you find yourself there, if you've already started, there are ways to seek help. I know there's social help in all companies. There must be that person who is put in charge to talk to the students. So seek help if you find yourself there. Otherwise, it will be too late, because some unapata watu wameingia na good grades. They were focused when they started, but now they end up going mad, and it's quite sad, even for the parents. Like, unapata mzazi amenunua shamba, ameuza shamba, amefanya nini just for for her child to come out having accomplished something, but the child is a broken vessel, is an empty vessel. So this, I'm telling you, just when you go out there, when you go to campus, don't just be an empty vessel. Because if you are an empty vessel, you'll end up picking anything that comes to you, anything that your eye sees as inakupendeza, you'll end up picking it. So don't just be an empty vessel. Go there with your mind. Tumia akili yako. And that's why uko na akili na kondoo haina akili. There is a reason why. So use your akili. Usiambiwe na mtu kitu. Tumia akili yako and believe in your choices. Actually, that's the thing that makes people go, they do not believe in their decision. If you've said no, I'm not going to that bash, make it a no. And a no is a complete answer. Make it a no. Stand by yourself. It will be hard, but especially when you see how the free they are now, but actually sometimes we are not free, or sometimes we are lost because we are too free. So that's why I'm telling you to keep yourself busy with these skills and learning, because we are lost because we are too free. Just check in your environment, that person who has gone astray, that person who was, and I'm not judging, it's not like I'm judging, because never say never. We just pray that you always pray that iyo kitu isikuangukia. Otherwise, nobody's perfect. And that's why I'm saying, if you found yourself there, it is not too late. It will only be too late when you are dead. Otherwise, if you are not dead, just know there will always be a chance for you to better yourself. Okay? Nimesisitiza your point because that is the one thing that makes people lose focus. So the next one I will say is have a relationship with your creator. I don't know how to explain this, but your spiritual life helps you run all this physical life. Like a person who runs his life knowing he has a creator, he has someone, like there will always be a backup, because God is immortal. There will always be a backup. So if campus life is quite hard. It's not that easy. A lot of pressure by the way, a lot of pressure. But when you just know, like, it is God who provides for you, like you just have that one friend who will never walk away from you, who is everything, who can't deny you, who is your all. I'm telling you, you are far ahead. Far. And I'm saying that you have a relationship with your creator, because imagine running life knowing you do not have a second option, you do not have a backup, you do not have if something goes wrong, you're done for. Imagine that. And imagine life, yes, you'll make mistakes, but you still have a chance, because the source of chance is immortal. The source of chances is immortal. The one who keeps on giving you second chance, million chances, does not die. He is always there for you. Okay, kosa nini? Me, I'm telling, I had friends who, unakosa but unaambia Mungu, I need some money. But out of nowhere, you find a relative amekutumia, ama bro, ama sister. Always know that God will always be there for you, because sometimes in campus life you need someone, a mentor, and you need a mentor first of all. Okay, I'm not equating God to a mentor, no, because they will never be equal. But for that person who does, it's hard for her or him to confide in people. Always confide in your creator, because he is never wrong. Okay, and then I've said make as much use of the school's resources as much as you can. Explore and network. Explore, by explore I mean travel and enjoy the bounty of your love, as he says. Enjoy my bounty. Enjoy, travel, take as much photos as you can, make memories with friends, make as much memories as you can. It will be, if you find it hard, you can join as a group. Na mshikanishe pesa, mseme this weekend tunaenda healthcare, this weekend tunaenda huku. Travel and see your nation, because this is the time that you are free. Nadhani ukitoka hapo utakuwa free. maybe when you are tarmacking, of which I've said, if you do not want to tarmac, get a skill, learn a skill, because you have free Wi-Fi, free computer, and the lecturers too. Okay, so make as much memories as you can, network vizuri, have fun. Also have fun. Don't be too strict. Don't be, fixated. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. But will it be a mistake if you do it intentionally? That is not a mistake. So do not be afraid to make mistakes, but at the same time, learn from your mistakes. Make sure there are lessons from your mistakes. Okay, and just obey your virtues, obey your values, obey what you believe in. Jenga yourself. Build your self-confidence while you are in campus, because I'm telling you, that will go a long way. That will go a long way after you have finished. Okay, so if you do all, okay, those were just bonuses. I'm saying bonuses because wewe ni mtu mkubwa, una akili yako. I know that, you know that. Okay, so these are just tips, the do's and the don'ts, because you are a young adult. You have a brain of your own. You have that. And campus, there is much freedom. Yeah? Kuna freedom, just know how to utilize your freedom, and the best way to utilize, make yourself busy. So make yourself busy. And I don't think if those are some of the ways. If I have forgotten any, you can add in the comment section. But that is all for the ones who will be joining the campus in 2024 and the coming years. I just wish you success. May God be with you, and do not forget where you have come from and where you are headed to. With all that, I wish you the best of the years. I wish you a productive years. I wish you a relationship building year. I wish you a connective year. I wish you the best. I wish you the best in all the phases of your life events. I wish you the best. So till next time, bye-bye. See you when you're graduating. My hope is you graduate after the 4 years. No matter, even if it may take 6 years, graduate. By the way, and that is one of the other things I wanted to say. So there is also this mindset, like, I do not need a degree. Just have that degree for a backup. It will help you somewhere. Yeah, so make sure you've gotten that degree certificate, and it will be a backup. It will be a backup. And make sure by the end of the 4 years, hautoki hapo kama kuku imenyeshewa. Learn from the ones who are out of that place. Learn a skill, build yourself, build your confidence, build you. Build the one whom you look up to. Build that person. And it will be easy for you when you get out of that place. So till next time, bye-bye.